Oh. Hello. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. That use and pays for graphic designers and pays other people to do. Can you hear me? Can you hear me or no? Hello. Oh, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Hi, Novi.
Hey, Mama. Mommy's
It's Grandma.
Grandma.
Hi.
Grandma.
How are you, baby? How are you, baby?
Good.
I love you.
I love you too. I love the white bunny.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
Okay. So we're gonna wait for a few more people to come on. I think, oh, let me see. Check the door, okay.
Okay.
So
That's a bean. That was a mean. That was he. Now where is he?
Hey, Bree.
Hey, Laura.
Just waiting for a couple more people to jump on.
Sounds good.
Okay, Mama. You can grab something to drink.
Oh, yeah, I got my coffee here.
Yes, me too. You know, it's Saturday, it's early. I think there's a few more people that are coming on. They're trying to log on right now. How's your morning going? Miss Bree. What class do you have this morning, Bree?
Well, Carter is with his dad this weekend, so I have to go teach in the loop for just teach some skating classes. So, yeah,
Aw, how
I
fun.
know. Yeah, it's all right. I've been doing it since I was like turned professional when I was like 17, so I'm kind of like,
Oh my
nah, I'm over it. I know. The passion is kind of like people are like, "Are you watching the Olympics?" I'm like, "No, man."
You
Just
have like do you have like videos and stuff from when you were teaching?
like, oh, when I was like on tour and
I mean
stuff
on tour and
professionally,
stuff?
yeah, I do. Because you have to upload stuff for producers and stuff. Like way back in the day, they would just ask you to upload stuff, you know.
Right.
So yeah, so there's like videos out there, but yeah, but I skated mostly in Europe and the Caribbean and stuff. So I did some stuff in the US, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like since now, it's like second career now and I'm a mom. So yeah, it feels like forever ago.
How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm glad you can make it. We have just two more people that are trying to log on.
Yeah, I had some difficulty.
Were you?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's me. I think it just might be me, but with the computers, the reception,
Hmm.
I'm around a lot of trees, so
Yeah. So we have Bree on here and we have Amin on here. We're waiting for Danielle and okay, that's fine. Yes, we will have this recorded, Bree, if you have to jump off at a certain time.
Yay, thank you.
oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, I have this. That's why I'm recording this, and then I'll, edit the content. But I want it to be live, so that way you guys can get like interactive. Because when you are watching like the online training and stuff, it's kind of like sometimes you have questions, and then you're like, well, how do I do this? And then you don't have anyone to really, hi there. We don't have anyone to really like lean onto, right? So this way it's interactive and you're actually going to be doing it as we go, because as you're doing it, that's where you learn. That's the mental stress will come, and that's where you'll learn how to actually implement it, and it'll stick with you if you're practicing as well. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So just let's go around and introduce ourselves just real quick. Just say hi, who you are, and basically what you do. We will start with Bree since you were leaving soon.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bree. Laura and I actually met because we work together at Hunmill Family Alliance. So she just shared with me the information about today's class, and I'm so excited to be here. And it's nice to meet everybody.
Amin, are you there?
Mama,
Amin?
potty.
Okay, that's fine. Um, okay, so all right. So Miss Nakia, you want to go next?
Oh, sure. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Nakia, Coach Key. Laura is a really great friend of mine, and she is my business and marketing coach. So, we met through, how did we meet? We met through Next Level Speakers Academy, and we've just been attached to each other since then.
And you
Glad
guys
to
want to
be
hear
here.
something like super crazy? I've never met any of you in person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, I've never met any of you in person. I've never met Bree. I've never met. It's all been online. I found so many BFFs like virtually, Bree.
I know, right? That's, yeah. Yeah.
That is so weird.
Yes, I've been helping people like
Yeah.
their
Because if you
business.
hadn't reminded me of that, I'd be like, that's not true. We hang out all the time.
Exactly. It feels like that, doesn't it?
It does.
We're like we all get to see each other all the time, but no, we never in person got the hug or met or any of that.
So
But
weird.
one day we will. Um, So
Wow.
yeah, and then we have Keisha.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Hear you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Keisha. And wow, Laura, I could have sworn we met. I'm still stuck. Huh?
20s when I had the modeling marketing company, when I had Silhouette.
Yeah, so we did meet, right? I'm
Okay,
like, wait a minute,
so-
Laura.
Wait a minute, you were one of the girls that came out with us all the time. Remember?
Yeah. I'm like, Laura, I know I'm a little cuckoo, but
Yes, so yeah, I had a modeling and marketing company back then, Silhouette. I was Madam Laura, and it was like all over the radio. And every time they announced me, Madam Laura's here.
yes,
I
yes.
did not adopt that name, Madam Laura. But anyway,
Yes, my name.
we were young, and you know, it was just 20, it was 20 years ago. Man, it was the life. I mean, we got everything we wanted.
Yes, the
Down
good
plus
days.
30. I got 30 girls coming through. Got the stretch limo.
Yes. But yes, my name is Keisha, and I am the owner of Camp Keisha Fitness. And I just started working with Laura, and just to find out she's been under my nose all this time, and I didn't know she was this amazing. So, but yes, I own a apparel and fitness company online.
I can't wait to try your stuff.
Yes, I have some goodies for you. So,
Ooh, nice. Yeah,
yes.
so on the podcast, if you guys want to hear a little bit about the products. And all right, so let's get right to it. So I'm going to be sharing training, and actually going to be using the videos that are already on the online training website. But I'm going to stop, pause. I'm going to let you ask questions go along, because that is exactly how you're going to learn. And Amin, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your business?
Hi, everyone. My name is Amin. I'm from Algeria. I came to the US at pretty much age 16, you can say. I own a garage installment company. It sounds fancy, but it's a small company, just one man. Right now, I'm like at the beginning stages, so business is not that busy, but still doing good. Like my reputation is like everything to me. as far as like what people say about me, work wise, or, things like that. That's why, I have great expectations of myself and my company. But I'm always willing to learn something and always open-minded. That's why I'm here.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you guys. Gonna learn so much in this 3 hours. And for
Thank
those of you who, like I said, who have to jump off for other events, it will be recorded. So I will also send you guys the recording as well. We have Miss Danielle here as well.
Hello.
Hi, we're just giving a quick introduction, your name, and then kind of a little bit about your business. Danielle? I can't hear you. Hello? Okay, so we're gonna come back to you, but we're gonna get started on the training because we can't hear you.
Okay.
Oh, now
I'm
we
back.
can hear you. Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, you want to give a quick intro of your business and who you are, because some of the people on here might know some people that want any of you guys' services. So that's why I want to share.
Yeah, hi, I'm Danielle Brown. Laura and I are sisters from another mister. We've worked together for a long time. She helped me follow my dreams and start a business when COVID hit. We both worked together in the dental industry and found it my passion to try to help more people get medical insurance coverage for really expensive dental procedures that they need. So I am an advocate fighting for patients to get the kind of treatment that they need that they necessarily, maybe can't afford. And Laura's been there every step of the way helping me kind of develop this, but I always need more help and more training, and always in that growth mindset to learn more for sure.
That's
So thank
awesome. Yeah, so glad to have you back. Danielle actually helps people who have expensive dental insurance. Expensive dental procedures actually get reimbursed through their insurance, and at sometimes she can build their medical as well. She has a medical and billing company, and she can get reimbursed, and which is awesome because dental insurance, you guys, can be super expensive. And so it's a passion of hers. And we'll dive in a different time, but we're going to get started. Thank you for sharing, you guys. Glad to see that all of you are here. You're the lucky ones because you are going to get so much information today. I promise. So I'm going to actually, like I said, going to be pulling up from my training online school, so we could pause and rewind as we needed, as you guys have questions. So let me go to .com.
Oh, yeah.
Login. All right. So what we're going to learn today, just so you have an idea, again, just to recap, we are going to be learning everything that I know as far as the branding goes. So you're going to learn how to create amazing content that's going to increase your brand presence. You are going to introduce you to the scheduling your social media. So then that way it saves you time, so that you're not like waiting, like, oh, what time should I post? You'll be able to post that right away. And also learning how to do video marketing and creating content that's catchy, because nowadays I think video gets more engagement than anything else. I think content, the still content, still gets some visual engagement. However, videos are more eye-catchy. And so the more that you can learn the video aspect of your business, the more you'll create like attention-grabbing content that's going to grow your audience. And so we're going to dive into the first thing that we are going to learn is I'm just going to go through kind of the basics of Canva. I think all of you are pretty familiar with Canva. it is a free account that you can get the advanced pro version. And actually I have a coupon for a lifetime for $49. If you're paying the $112 a year, stop that, because I stopped that. I have a coupon for $49, and it's unlimited, unlimited lifetime for $49. And because the typical price is like $112 a year or something. So yeah, so let's go, and we are going to, so if you need that link, let me know. I will get you that link. So we are going to, I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to go through the different steps of the Canva as an enrolled student. Okay. So can everyone see that?
Yeah.
Can you see and hear, actually? Here, let me see. Let me make sure, because sometimes when you share, you have to click audio, share sound. Okay, here. Okay.
Hello and welcome.
All right.
You are now looking at canva.com. And Canva is designed for non-designers to create professional graphics on demand. It allows for custom graphs to be created with a template-based system. There's also a feature for photo editing as well as graphic editing. And since the graphics are made to be created on demand, you can both create the digital form as well as a print form in various sizes and dimensions. So the process in Canva involves working with the templates, customizing them for your specific situation, and then making them available via the output that you want. Now in this course, we're going to work with all of the basics of customizing the templates and then outputting them in different sizes and shapes. And whether you decide to work on your mobile or desktop, you'll be in position to know whether you want to work with the paid or upgrade version, or whether you can use the free version. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you.
All right. So this goes over kind of.
Welcome back. Now, Canva does have a free upgrade for 30 days, and this is for the Canva for Work level of being able to use the platform. Now, the upgraded level does give you access to everything that you have with the free version, with the addition of the photo library, the ability.
We'll skip through this one. The mobile, this is just
Welcome back.
That
Now you can
access it also through your mobile. I like the laptop better, but if you're kind of like in a rush or you didn't have time to pull out your laptop, you can pull it up through your phone and edit it and do everything that you can. It's just so little to be able to do that, but this is how you download and use through your phone.
Access your Canva account through your mobile device. Right now, we are looking at an iPhone device, and you can do the same thing with your Android device. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our App Store, and then we're going to search for Canva. And then when you see the application, you're going to click Get, and then Canva will download to your mobile device. Once it's downloaded, you'll click Open, and you'll then log in using your email and password. Once you do that, you'll then log in, and you'll then have access to the Canva dashboard. On the right-hand side menu, you'll be able to click the three dots, and you'll be able to create a custom size design. To create a new design, you'll click the plus button on the left-hand side, where you can choose the format. In order to see your existing designs, you'll click the right-hand side, and you'll be able to see them in this panel. Once you're in this panel, you'll be able to access the gear. That'll give you access to the upgrade, managing your team, and then the help section. And if you have a team, you'll then be able to access the stream by clicking the top link. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.
So that one is if you want to use it for mobile. Now this one,
Welcome back. Now once you've logged in,
it's going to show you how to set up your profile, which you can set it up if you want to, or you could skip this part as well.
To your account, you will have settings that you can configure, and you're going to go to this top menu, and you're going to have first your public profile. And what you'll be able to do is to click Edit Info, and you'll be able to update with your image, your website, and then your location if you choose to. However, you can leave all of this as the default setting and then just click Save Changes. What you can also do is edit your account settings. And it's here where you can sign out of all of your other devices. For example, if you are also logged into your mobile device, you can log out of that device from this page. You can also manage any billing that you have if you have in the upgraded level. Now, Canva will give you the opportunity to purchase premium images and other features once you are doing design. And so if you want to have access to some of those paid features, you can add in a credit card. Now, this is not going to bring you to the paid level. However, what it will do is it will give you access to some things that are only available by payment. And if you're working with a team, you'll be able to determine what that team is here in this area, as well as the billing contact for the team. There's also a tab for print orders. And what you'll see inside of the actual canvas is that you'll have the opportunity to print certain designs that you are making. And you will be able to order those designs and have them sent to you. And you'll be tracking those orders here in this area in your account settings. Now, finally, we're going to come back to the account tab. And if you feel as if you want to just deactivate your entire account, you can do that from this panel. All you need to do is to click this button that says to deactivate your account. And what you'll note is that this is not downgrading your account from the paid version. What you're doing is you are doing away with your account so that you will no longer be able to access your designs or even log into this account. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you.
Okay. And then, so now the next one will be beneficial if you have like brand colors.
Welcome back.
This is where you would add your colors and where you would add like your design font. So then that way you're not having to like change it all the time. When you create new content, it'll automatically create your colors and your font for you. So this is how you're going to set that up. If you don't have that set up already, this is a good way to learn how to do it.
Now, one element you're going to see on your left-hand side is called the brand kit. And you're going to click access to that link. And this is an important enough element that even though it's part of Canva for Work, that you will actually know what it is. What you're going to be able to do with your brand kit is to indicate to Canva what your brand colors are in this area. And what you can do here is you can indicate 2 colors. If you want to go up to a 3rd color, you would need to upgrade to Canva for Work. However, you can use 2 colors as part of your brand color palette. Now, one important aspect of the brand kit is that you can upload transparent versions of your logo, which again will give you access inside of Canva to use them along with your brand colors.
Talking slow.
You can also set your brand fonts. Basically, what you're going to have access to with the brand kit is to be able to use your entire visual branding in any graphic that you create. And so in this area, what you're going to be able to do is to upload your own font. Once again, this is going to be part of Canva for Work.
So this is basically like for the pro version, you'll be able to have this feature, but it's a great feature to have if you do have pro, because then you're not having to go back and resizing or redoing your font every time.
And could be something that you might consider important enough to upgrade for. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another.
All right.
Welcome back. Now you can.
Yeah, so this first part, going over the basics, is a little bit boring, but it's good to know because some of the stuff will save you time later on.
Collaborate with team members on designs inside.
And this is if you want to add someone to your team that's also going to be creating brands for you, you can invite them to also do some editing and things on your
Canva.
stuff.
And to do that, you're going to go to your left side menu and click this link that says create a team. What you're then going to be able to do is to write in email addresses of individuals that you want to collaborate with in your team. Once you write the individual in, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to determine which role you want the individual to be in. If you want the individual to be an administrator of the account.
By the way, I learned this in one of the training videos that I've watched. You could speed up anyone's voice because he was talking so slow. I sped him up to 1.25. So hopefully his voice isn't too irritating. But that's what you can do when you're watching videos. And you want to, like with me, like if I'm learning something new, I just want to learn it, right? Like I just want to dive right in. And so I always move the speed to like 1.75. And then my husband walks in the room like, why is that speaker talking like that? And be like, blah, 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 because I want to hurry up and learn. I don't want to sit here for hours to hear somebody talking. I want to learn it. So that's why you hear him a little bit like
You can
that.
switch them to administrator when you sign them up. Once you
That's a
have your
trick
team
to
members
learn.
in, you can then click this button that says Send Invitations. Those individuals will then show up as being invited to your team. That individual will then have an email in their inbox with your invitation. All they'll need to do is to click that invitation to accept it. What they'll then need to do is to create their own account. They'll then click the Get Started button, and then they'll place in their email and their password that they want to use with their account. They'll then sign up with their email. What they'll then have on their homepage is they'll have an email address that they need to confirm. They'll then need to go to their inbox to confirm their email. And their account will then reflect that they are part of your team. Now that individual within your team will be able to create their own group to work on specific designs. If you come back to your invitation page and click the F5 button to refresh, what you'll notice is that you have a team page. And if you click All Members, then what you'll see then is the individual that you have invited will then be part of your team. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.
All right. So this next one, it gets a little funner as we
Welcome back. Now,
go.
the most important aspect of Canva is going to be the
Gonna be-
template system.
Starting, we're going to be explaining the template system and all of that. So
which you can use in order not to have to design. And you'll see the range of templates that you have available to you. And it's going to be in this section that says Create a Design. And you'll see the different types broken down into sections: social media, documents, personal, education, marketing, events, and advertisements. Each section has multiple forms. So for example, you'll see everything from an Instagram post in social media all the way over to a YouTube thumbnail. When you click inside of one of the templates, you'll notice there are going to be different forms of that particular design, and you'll see them in this section. You'll also notice that you're going to see the word free written on some of them. That means then that if you like one of the other templates that doesn't have the word free, you can pay for that template in order to use it. And as you'll see in upcoming videos, we'll be able to change different elements of the templates by using this left-hand menu. And once you've started the editing process, you'll notice then that you have a section here at the bottom called Your Designs. And this will hold the edits that you have been making to your templates in this area. What you can also do to find the design is you can use this search engine, and you'll just write in the kind of post that you're going to be creating. What you'll then be able to do is to click that link. This will give you access to a specific kind of template where, again, you have choices between free and paid templates. And once you click in here, you're then inside of the canvas that you'll be working with and that we'll be covering for the rest of this course. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now you can also create a design from scratch. To do that, what you'll do is you'll click this Create a Design link, and then you can click this link that says Custom Dimensions. You'll then write in the dimensions that you want your item to be. You can do this by pixels, or inches, millimeters, or centimeters. Once you have it the way you want, you'll then click Create New Design. What Canva will do.
So if you see a template that doesn't have the size that you need, you can create your own sizes. Let's say you want to print a collateral or something, and then you have a specific size, or like you're publishing a book and like you want to upload a specific size for that book. Then you can come here and create your own. You don't have to necessarily select the templates that they have, but you can create your own sizes from that.
Do is it'll match all the templates that will fit into the sizing that you have. You can then select one of the free templates by clicking on top of that template that will then become part of your canvas. You'll then be able to make changes to the canvas by using your elements, your text, background, or even uploading content from your hard drive. What you'll be able to do inside of this canvas is you'll also be able to add a page. And of course, you'll be able to do this also when you're creating using a template. When you add a new page, what you'll then be able to do is you'll then be able to add in a different template for that page. Inside of the screen, what you can do is you can copy this page, and then you'll have a third page, and it'll be the same one that you just copied. You can add notes to individual pages. Once you have that note in, you can then click Save. If you don't like the page, what you can do is you can click this trash can to delete the page. You'll then have 2 pages on this screen. You can view the pages as full screen, or you can bring it back down to fit to page. You can also view your pages by using the Page Manager. This will give you access to each page to work on one at a time. To exit out of that view, what you'll do is you'll click this button that'll bring you back to your title page and your working canvas. Okay, so with that, thanks.
So who has worked with Canva before? I think all of you, right?
Yes, I have.
From 1 to 10, what do you feel like your experience level is with Canva?
Maybe 4.
For me, I've been working with Canva and I would say that I'm pretty much like, I want to say a 5. I actually played with it a little bit and created an EPK for someone. And I also designed 2 logos for someone just to have the practice with it. And they really liked it, but I'm not as good as you, Laura. Not anywhere
So
near.
what we're gonna do today, we're gonna get you as good as me, so I could be like, hey, I got some projects you guys want to work
I do have a question about Canva though. I know that it says that you can like customize your posts on Facebook, but I'm looking to I look at some people's Facebook pages and they're like, they don't look like everyone else's. And I want to create, like literally redo my entire Facebook page, not just my posts. Am I able to do that with Canva as well?
Yeah, Canva is a nice tool to design. Yeah. So you mean like, if I'm understanding correctly, you mean like to have everything kind of match and kind of look the same?
Yes. So
Right, like your branding, right?
yeah, it's my brand. Yeah, I deactivated my Facebook page for a while because I wanted to go through the class and re-emerge next month with everything. Like with my Facebook page, because I'm deemed as an influencer. And so I want my page to match like my brand, like my colors and everything, so that when people go to the website, my website, it all looks the same. You know what I mean? You know, I just want everything to be
Absolutely.
brand. Yeah. So when people see those colors, they know like, oh yeah, that's her.
That's her. Here she comes. Yeah, no, that's great. And so in the beginning, when we went over the brand kit, that's where you would want to set up your colors. So then that way, when you create your template, your colors will all kind of coordinate and match. And so, so we'll kind of, once we dive into the advanced version, I'll show you like all the different tricks, and then you could learn and ask questions about it, and then we'll see if that answered your question. If not, then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right, so this one is basically teaching you how to design from scratch using the templates. And if once it's time to share the content,
And once you've started work on the design,
then
you can then share that
you
design.
could share the design with someone clicking the share button on the top right hand corner. So I'm going to pull up the actual Canva so that way I could also refer to it as well. So let's see. Okay. So when you're in Canva, can you see the Canva or no? Or is it still on the other Thinkific? Let me see.
I can see it.
You could see Canva? Okay, perfect. All right, so when you are creating a design, let's pick one of the designs I already have. Let's say I want to share, one of the designs. Basically, you're going to click the share button, and then you just copy this link, or you can just email it to someone from here, and they'll be able to open it up through their Canva, and they'll be able to edit it. If you ever have to, like, if you, once you grow and then you have a team, you might want some other people working on your stuff. So that is where you could do that, sharing the content. So, or you could also share it through your like social media. Let's say you have something created, and then you want to send it to like your Facebook or your Twitter. You can do that as well, so that you don't have to download and then upload it back up. You can always share it to all of these different profiles on here. So they give you a lot of different options to be able to share it to, without having to like download and then share it. So that's the nice feature with this as well. So let's go into editing.
Welcome back. Now in this video, we are going to start the process of looking at some of the editing elements. And we can do that by going into any of the design creation templates. In this case, we're going to look at a presentation template, and we're going to open that presentation template. Once we're inside of the canvas, what we can do is we're going to pick one of the templates, and we can pick any one of the templates that we're going to want to work with. Now, because we're inside of the presentation template, we're going to have several pages, and the presentation template allows you to work on one page at a time. So what we're going to do is we're going to click one page, and that's going to bring one page onto our canvas. And what you'll notice at the top left is that you have a tab here that's called Elements. We're going to click inside of the Elements tab. And this tab will allow us to bring in certain elements that you'll see here on the left-hand side panel. We can bring in photos, and you'll notice that those will come up, and we can add those to our canvas. We can also add in graphics. These are also things that we can add in to our canvas. Now you're going to notice that certain elements will say free, and other elements that you'll see will have a price tag on them. If you click the element that has a price tag, you'll be able to use it. However, you'll have that element watermarked. There's a link to the bottom right where you'll be able to remove the watermark, and then you'll be able to purchase that element by clicking on this button, and you'll be able to use the credit card that you have on file. And one thing that you'll note, if you go back to the original template and you go back to the list of templates, you'll notice that the templates do not have price tags, and that's because the template system comes with your use of the Canva platform. And you'll notice that each of the elements on the canvas, we click on top of those elements, we can move those elements and then alter them. So for example, we can rotate this element, we can size this element, and we delete the element by clicking on top of the element. You'll see the handles, and then we're going to click the delete button that will remove the piece from your canvas. If you want to bring back the piece to your canvas, all you'll need to do is to click this undo button, and you'll see the element come back to your canvas. You can click the undo button again. You can bring it back to the right size and reposition it. The reason that's important is if we want to take this element, click on top of it, delete it, what we'll need to do then is we'll need to go to the element that we want in its place. We'll click on top of that element. It'll bring it to this part of the canvas. All we'll need to do then is size that element down to where we want it to be, move it into position. And we'll be able to bring in any element that we want, replace any element that we want, or use any element that we want from the Elements tab. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, before we move on to the text element, one thing that you'll note is that every time that you highlight one of the elements that you place down and you click on top of that element, you're going to see that there's going to be a menu here at the top. All of those things pertain to this particular element that you placed. For example, if we place the cursor on top of the background, what you'll notice is that the elements change and the menu changes. If we place our cursor on top of this element, then we have a menu. And all of these are things that you can do to this particular element. So for example, if we wanted to filter this element and we wanted to make it more grayscale to match the element that's already there, we could do that. We can also use the adjustment menu to adjust the color. We can use the crop menu to crop certain elements of the element. We can use the flip element so that it appears in a different format, and you'll see that the elements are reversed. We can copy the element where we have a second one. We can then delete that element, and then we can position the element. We can position it forward or backward or to the back.
So basically, what he is saying is everything that you click on, you can edit. So basically, let's say I clicked on this picture, right? And, or let's say I want it to group together first. It's already grouped, but grouping means that you don't want it to move apart from each other because you have already created this design and you want it to be able to move it together. So what you're going to do is, let me ungroup, because see, if you ungroup it and you try to move something, this is going to end up kind of being still and you're not going to be able to move all of it together. But if you want this, all of this element you created to be together, then you want to group it before you do anything else to it. So now that I've grouped it together, I could also select it and do different things to it. So like, I could make it move. If I'm going to make a video out of it, I can make it move. You see how it kind of moved a little bit? See, and they're all going to be like that. So there's different things that you could do to it. But let's see. And yeah, and so basically this here, it changes the font, you know, the font of it. If you want a different font, this one changes the size of it. This one changes the color of the font. Whatever you're kind of highlighting is what you're going to be able to edit. So if you're editing this box, if you highlight it, you'll be able to see that it's a green box, and you'll be able to position it as well, forward or backwards. Let's say that you had this box, but you also had the writing in the back, or you had this line that you want to get rid of because it shouldn't be on top of the box, it should be behind. Then you click on the green box and then you bring it forward. But now you've brought it forward, because now it's like kind of on top of the word. So you go backward and then backward, and then it will bring you back like that. So you could play around with any of these items, any of the elements, to look at what's available up here. When you click on it, it'll tell you everything that is available. This one is the transparency. So if you want it to kind of be like, you know, kind of a little transparent, you can go back and forth like this, and it will allow your image to be see-through. So it'll allow it to kind of see through. Now, this feature here, let's say you were downloading this in PDF and you want this to link to something, you'll be able to do that by clicking this link button right here. You'll be able to link it to, let's say you're downloading like a PDF. You'll be able to link it to like your website or something. If somebody opens it on a PDF, they'll be able to just click it and it'll go to the website. That's what this link button is for. And now if you don't want anybody, if you don't want it, you can lock it up too. If you don't want it to move or anything edited on here, you can lock it as well. And so you can unlock it as well. And so basically this one is, you know, kind of positioning your font. This is if you want bullet points or numbers. This here, it's pretty cool too. It's letter spacing. So if you want your letters to be like wider, because sometimes, you know, when you are using a font, it doesn't match up. And so you want the letters to kind of space out a little bit. You can use this letter spacing, right? Same thing with the line spacing. You can go forward or backwards. If you have a line, if you have font that you want kind of the line to be spaced out, you can always use this line spacing format, and it goes up or down, okay? And then this is, you could, the anchor text box. Let me see, hold on one second. And then if you want to animate any of this, you can, but then when you animate something, you have to save it when you're downloading it. It has to be MP4. It has to be in a video format in order for you to be able to play it as an animated content. But yeah, so that's kind of some of the basic features. This one is if you want to add duplicate, and if you want to add a new line, you just hit this plus button. If you want to delete it, you hit the hash box. If you want to duplicate it, let's say you created a nice template for your business, but you want to, let's say you created like a quote or something, and you want that to be, like you mentioned earlier, Kate, if you want it to like have a quote or something, but you want it kind of, kind of like a pattern, kind of similar to your other quotes, you can duplicate this, but just change the quote part. So you could duplicate it and, oh, let's change this today to 300, to like 200, but you still keeping the same format, just changing like the different parts, because then that way you have kind of a consistent post or consistent brand as well. So, all right, so let's go to the next one. Okay. So
The top. And then we can undo that to put it back where it was. We can also make it a transparency. And so, for example, what we can do is text to our background. So, for example, we can add in a heading by clicking this element, and you'll see that there's a heading there. We can add in certain text elements, and you'll see.
I don't know if you guys had noticed in the text section, but they also have pre-made font for you. If you like any of those, you can also select them as well. And then the other thing is, if you like any of these, you can select it, but you can also change the coloring of it. So let's say that's not your brand colors, and really your brand color is, blue or red. So you can change the font here, but the other area where the other rest of the colors are, it's going to be over here, where it says, let's see, where you click over it, where it says effect, right? So the other part of the font can be changed. If you click on here, you can change the color, and then you could change the coloring of this background as well. So you just have to kind of play around with it, but like change anything that you want. If you want the green, you can change it to pink if that's your colors, right? By clicking up here where it's the text color. And same thing with, the bottom part, you could change the coloring of any of this designs, right? However, the concept, if you like the actual pattern or the concept of the already made for you, you can select any of them, but know that you could revise it to any other colors that you want to match your brand colors. So these are great to have as well, because then you can always change it however you want. So you're not stuck with how it looks, but it at least gives you some idea of what to use. Okay? All right.
The text here. We can then position that text element where we want it. Of course, just as we had with the elements menu, when we click inside of this element, we have a menu that we can change. We can change in the font, size of the font, the color of the font, and even the orientation of the font. We can link to certain elements in this area. Okay, so welcome back. And the next menu down is the background. When we click on top of the background, you'll notice that we can change the background of our existing canvas. You'll also notice that even the canvas that's already there, we can then go to this very top menu, and we can change the background color even before we add in a background element. What we can do is we can go to the background, and you'll see that there are going to be free and paid backgrounds available. You can then click inside of the background element that you want, and you'll see that element in the background. And then we can change the color of that background to what we want it to be. Now you're going to see a menu for this background, and what we can do then is we can then change the transparency of the background, and what you'll see is that those elements, we can make them more opaque. You can also adjust these elements here in this menu. And so basically what we're changing are the elements that are already on top of the background template that we have placed.
So that's another good feature too. If you're adding any pictures, let's say you're adding, I don't know, a house, and you want to change like the photo, you want to edit the image, there's also different filters that you can use. So like, for instance, if you want like the afterglow, and I mean, with you fixing like garages and stuff, and if you're creating content for your garage business, and you want all of the images to kind of have the same feel or the same appeal, then you can always go and select every single time, every image, like maybe the festive or any of these, that way every single image that you create will look the same. So you can select any of these to have it match your branding. So this is just kind of another asset that they have for you. The other thing that's really cool too, which I love, that they integrated smart the smart mockups, because I actually use smart mockups for some of my stuff. And so, I mean, like, let's say you wanted to do a video or you wanted to do a content for your garage business, you can select any of this and guess what happens? Boom. Now you have someone looking at garages.
Wow, looks nice.
So you see what I mean? So you guys can do this with any images, right? So let's say you had Keisha, you had someone that you wanted to share your image and somebody that's working out, or any of your photos. You could upload your photos and have it like this, and then click over it and then hit edit image. When you edit image, you can use any of these smart mockups, and then you could, let's say they want to look on a phone, and then your picture will be on the phone, like someone's looking at you, right? Now, if there's something here that does not work out for you, you can always go straight to smartmockups.com, and they actually have free ability for you to do the same thing with more options, right? So like, for instance, you could look up like, let's say you're writing a book, right? You could go to books, right? Go to books, and then you could like, let's say this one is a free one. You could select free, and it'll pull up all the free ones, and then you could upload your design, and it'll come right here into, like, someone's reading your book, or like it's laying right there. So smart mockups is a great tool to have when you're creating content for your business, because then what you're going to want to do is upload your own branding to be on there, right? And one of the things that you want to come here and look at is the book like size. If you like a special image on there, you could look at the size of it, and then you'll go back to your Canva and you'll create something that's 1500 by 2140, right? And then you upload it here, and then it will show up right here. So 1500 and 2140. I'll give you an example. So 1500. So you're going to do 1500, and then you're going to do 2140, 2140, and you're going to keep it at pixel. And then you just create a new design, and that's the size that they're going to want, right? So I'm just going to pick any one of these. Let's just say we select your brand, and that's what we have, right? So we're going to select one of these, and then we are going to download it. I usually use PNG for my download unless something requires anything different, but you typically want to increase the size. And when you increase the size of it, it just makes it look better when it's expanded, because when you don't do that, sometimes, I don't know if you guys ever have experienced this, but sometimes when you look at an image, it looks kind of distorted, not clean, and that's because the size is was like either shrunk or distorted somehow. But if you increase the size, however, sometimes different things that you upload to will not allow you to increase the size. They'll be like, oh, it's the image is too large, and then now you have to come back and re-download it at a smaller size. But I typically do it all the way up. And then the other feature it has is also, if you want a transparent background, you have to click this transparent background, meaning that if you have a logo and you don't want the white box to show, then you click transparent background and it won't show the white box. And so that's what that means. So now that I have it downloaded, let's pretend like this is you. And so we're going to upload the image, and then we're going to select it, and voila, it's going to pop up onto the book design. Look at that. See? And then you just click download right here. And then you'll be able to download this image. So I love using the Smart Mockup, especially because it has a free version and all of that good stuff. So you'll be able to create a lot of images to brand yourself. So that's what's really cool about it. All right, so I think you guys probably, most of you already know how to.
Welcome back. So we can also upload our own content to the canvas. So for example, if we were to take one element and then we were to delete that element, and then we wanted to add one in its place,
Yeah,
we can go
so
to
everyone
the
probably
uploads
knows
area.
how to upload.
And basically what we can do then,
it's just a click of a button to upload your images. And I'll show you on here. If you don't, you just click upload. And then you could pick whatever files you want to upload into your pictures. And then the other thing is too, if you have, like, you took a whole bunch of pictures for your brand, you can also create like a folder for it, right? So like for me, I had at one point my book signing folder, right? And then a photo shoot that I did, I have, their photos, the old photos here. And then Miss Keisha's pictures. But here is where you could click folders and create a new folder. So that way you're not uploading your pictures like just in the standard one. You're actually kind of creating, like Keisha, if you have like different brands and you have different photo shoots, this is where you can name your photo shoot, like photo shoot 1, right? And then you hit create folder. So now all of your pictures that's associated with that can go into photo shoot 1, so that it's always in one place. And then you just go and upload it from here. And that way it's in a folder that you can always go back to. Otherwise, it'll be kind of in the standard, like all the uploads, like show all of your pictures on there, right? So, and you don't want that. Mm-hmm.
So good to know. Yeah, that's so good to know.
Yeah, I know, because with pictures, it's like always all over the place, right?
Yes.
Where did I put that picture? Girl, trust me, I know. I've been there, done that, right?
I need as much order as I can get.
Yes. So that really helps kind of organize your photos all in one area. And especially if you have different lines and different brands and you don't want to be searching all over for it, right?
Yes.
So let's go to the next one.
Welcome back. Now what we can do is we can delete the content that we've added. And then Canva gives us access to other forms of content. And to find it, we're going to go to this area. And we can add in any of these 7 elements from third parties. So for example, we can add in an embed. So if we have in the embed code from any of these services, we can embed something into this area.
Well, this is cool. A cool feature too. If you're creating like a social media content and you have like a YouTube video or a video from somewhere else, you can also click on here or embed the link, and it'll show up on your content. So this way, if you have like a YouTube video, you can paste the URL there, and your YouTube video will show up on here, and now you've downloaded to create your social media content, and it's already there. So this is just another added feature on Canva that you can use. The rest of this is basically just outputting and downloading. So I think you guys are probably pretty familiar with all of that. I think we went over pretty much the gist of it. Basically, this is the download feature I just kind of showed you. You can download your information or your content into any kind of file that you want or need for your specific, needs that you have. And so PNG, which I use the most, it's high quality image, and that's why I use it. JPEG, sometimes certain print places or certain areas that you're working with, they want you to have JPEG, and this is where you can change it. Also, there's PDF file, there's PDF higher quality file. If you have a moving object and if it's a video, you definitely want to do MP4. If you have something that has no sound, you can always do like a short clip, like a GIF. And so those are the different elements that you could do it. You can also, like I mentioned earlier, share it or save it to your folder or share it to an email and all of this, or embed it somewhere. So these are the different things that you could, different options that you have. So that is basically Canva basics. So I'm going to, do you guys
Welcome
need a
back. We can
break?
also
or
upload
are
our
you
own
good?
content.
You want to keep going? Anybody need a quick break?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
No, I'm good for now.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know if you guys need a break because I can go on and on because I love sharing this stuff. So this one is going to go into more of advanced process, and then we'll go into the fun
Hello and welcome.
videos.
In this course, we will focus on different levels of output that you can use with your design creations in Canvas. So as an example, if we were to go into one of our previous designs, we can publish this in different levels of output. You've probably seen that in your drop-down menu. For example, we can look at
I
using
already
print
went through
posters.
this. We can skip that one. So like if you're going to do a business
Welcome back.
card.
Now, Canva does have output to business card. And what you may want to do is to use a business card design. And so you can type in business card design here in this area. You're going to click this button. That's then going to give you access to templates that you can use for a business card. Of course, then you'll be able to use one of the free templates. And you'll have it here in this area for you to be able to edit. What you can then do is you can then click this button that says print business cards. Now, if you don't have that to come up, you'll typically see it available here in your right side menu. We're going to click that link. And you'll see then that you have the ability to have business cards ordered through Canva. What you can also do is you can also just print off your business cards. You're going to come to the second page and then you can click continue.
Did you guys know they have the print features in Canva?
Absolutely not.
Now you know, because you in advanced Canva.
Wow.
Yeah, but definitely do your research because there's a couple different places that I've used in the past as well, like Vistaprint or M13 Graphics is a local one, Keisha, that I've used before too, in the Chicago area. But definitely like compare the prices. But this is easy, especially for non-tech people, right? That are like, gosh, I don't know how to download and upload it back to their Vistaprint software and this and that. Then you could just click here and let it print and send to yourself, right?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So good to know.
Be able to edit more your business card, then you'll click continue. Once again, you're going to then do one final edit, and then click continue. And you'll then have a PDF proof. You'll then be able to download that PDF proof. You'll then be able to click continue. Canva will make sure then that you have double checked your proof. You'll need to click the disclosure. You'll also need to agree to the terms of use. Once you've done that, you'll then click continue. You'll then want to write in shipping details in order to print off your cards. And then you'll finalize the order to print your cards. You'll notice then that as of the recording of this video, there is specific pricing. You can price for the number of copies that you have.
Cool.
You'll then be able to place the order with the card that you have on file.
All right. Yep. So same thing, I'm sure with.
Welcome back. Now you can print design for a
One.
poster. So for example, if we were to write in poster, you'll see here that there are going to be suggested templates for an 18-inch by 24-inch poster. I'm going to click inside of that link. That's going to bring us to our templates that are event posters. We can choose one of these posters and then edit it. So once we've done that, then what we can do is we can come to our link where it says print posters. And then, of course, we can choose our posters and choose the
It's pretty much
size.
the same concept. So we'll move on to. Next.
Welcome back. Now, you've seen in different places around your dashboard this button that says upgrade, and this will allow you to upgrade to Canva for Work, which will give you access to other tools to create more designs. So in this case, all you would need to do is to click this upgrade button, and you'll notice that there are going to be some things that you're going to be able to do, such as with the brand kit, the resizing of your designs, to animate your graphics, and then to collaborate with more aspects of some of the content that you have, and then to export your designs with a transparent background.
If you don't have Canva Pro, it's a really great investment. You should definitely invest in Canva Pro. And like I said, I have the $49 lifetime membership because you get so many more features with the Canva Pro. And for $49, it's a lifetime access to it. I was paying like $112 a year until I found that coupon.
We're going to
Laura,
click
really quick.
Mhm.
Really quick, Laura, really quick before you continue, I had wanted to share two things that I discovered from working with Canva and working with you. So I was interested in the Canva Pro. And if anyone has a nonprofit, if you submit specific documents to Canva, you'll be able to upgrade to the Pro at no charge. And then if anyone was interested in doing a digital business card, there's this website called Hi Hello that you can create a digital business card. So when you're at mixers or different networking events, you can just simply, text them your business card and then it'll come up.
Nice. Yay. Oh yeah, they do have the free
Thank you.
feature for nonprofits. Definitely. Yay.
Guys, thank you.
Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to work with a Canva for Work resize option. Now let's assume that you are creating a
So resizing, you guys know how to resize or no? So let's
I can use a little bit of help on that one.
okay, so let's say that you have completed your designs, right? And so you are like, I really don't like, let's do yours, Keisha. Look at Miss Keisha. Okay, so this is Miss Keisha, her brand. You guys should definitely, she has for men too, I mean, especially because you work with garages. It's the belt that helps with your back support. So she
Those are
has,
cute.
yeah, so she has all that on campkeisha.com. And for men, the ones that are working out or do active things, it helps with back support, or women, but men can also wear it too. She has the men version. It helps with your back and stuff. Back support.
I appreciate it, but I don't plan on working on garages until my back hurts. But thank you. No, I'm just kidding.
But to prevent it from her.
I'll definitely get one for my dad, though.
There you go. Yeah, I was gonna get one for my dad too, because he's had back surgery. And he's always complaining about his back. So look, let's say we have the size already. You can always like resize it to a different size. Now you have two options. Let's say I want a Facebook like post, right? I wanted to resize it to Facebook post. I would search it up here, and then I have two options. I can either copy it and resize, meaning that I still want this size that it's currently in, but I just want I want to copy it in the second duplicate. I want a different size, or I don't want this size and I just want a Facebook size. And so you could just click resize and it resizes right away for you. And so now it's Facebook post size. And if I didn't like it, I would undo it, right? And then you can resize it to, let's say you want a Facebook cover size, right? So you would just click resize and there you go. It opens up to a Facebook cover, but then you might have to do some adjustments and things like that, to make it fit or match the cover page, right? So that's one of the features that you can do as far as sizing and resizing. So then that way you don't have to then you can move this around to where it makes sense, and now you have your Facebook cover, whatever. And sometimes, Facebook cover, different I guess different like profile pages has different sizes. So sometimes you have to play around with it, see how it looks, and then come back and kind of play around and resize it. So this isn't always accurate for every single Facebook cover. Sometimes you have to play around with it, right? So, all right. So the next, the next one is your brand kit, which
Welcome back. Now, once you have Canva for
kind of
Work,
went over already earlier, but let's go on to the next one with animation.
welcome back. Now, if you have
That's
Canva
pretty cool.
for Work, one of the things you can do is you can download your image as a GIF file or animated image. And so to do that, what you do is you'd go to your download area. You're then going to look for the file type. You'll then click on the drop-down arrow. You'll then choose animation, which will be enabled because you have Canva for Work. And it's in this panel that you can choose your animation style. And you'll see them here. And as you click on each one, you can see how the animation is going to perform once the image is created. Once you choose a particular animation style, then you can determine which file format the image is going to be downloaded in. So for example, we can choose that a file format will be MP4, or we can choose that the file format will be animated GIF. In this case, we're going to choose that this is going to be an animated GIF.
All right. So basically, what he's saying is that you can like download it into an animated file. However, you could also edit it into an animated as well. So if I'm hovering over the font, I could animate the font. And let's say when I download it into the file, I want it to go like that when I post on my Facebook, or I want it to just do something like that. You see how it's moving? The words are moving. And then you could just select which one you want it to move. You can also, let's say I want this image to like breathe out at me. See, like come at me. So you want to click any of these, or just want to pop or fade it, you know. I could do her, and then I could do this one a different way. You just got to play around with it and see what you like. And then when you download it, make sure it's on MP4. That way it's kind of like a video file, and you could download it that way too. So, all right, let's see. So, okay, so we went over. So if there's different animation styles that you could select as well, which is all basically right here where it says animated, right? So you could pan it, you could fade it, you could, you know, have it rise up, stop, like bam, like that, right? So many different things that you could select from. So then the next one is work images.
Welcome back. When you're using Canva for Work, you have access to a higher quality of image. If you go to create a design and you choose a specific design, and when you choose that design, if you decide that you want to place images in that design, you would go to Elements. You would then go to your photos. And what you would do is you would tick this box that says turn on the free filter. And what you'd see then is you then have certain elements that have the Canva crown. And these are all elements that are part of your subscription. Or if you were to do a search, you'll then have the free filter there. You'll also have these images available to you that would not have been available to you if you did not have Canva for Work. Of course, they work like all of the other images. You can then use your menu at the top to make adjustments to the image. Now, with this element, your entire team would have access to this element as long as they were part of your Canva for Work subscription. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.
So we kind of went over folders and storage.
Welcome back.
Already. So transparent background.
Welcome back.
Does
One of the key
anyone,
features with Canva.
has anyone used this feature, the transparent background feature?
No, I haven't, but I'm curious.
Yeah. So what the transparent feature does is, let's say that I just want to have Miss Keisha's photo downloaded without the background, right? So this is considered the background, it's just a color. Now, if it's an image, then it won't do that. But let's say I just wanted this image, just these two, just the pictures to be downloaded. I could do that by clicking download, clicking PNG. You could do this with the logo too, but you just have to make sure that there's no other background features. And so you click transparent background, and then you click on which page you want. Or I could do, okay, let me do this one because it's only one photo. That way you guys can kind of see what it is. Okay, so now I'm downloading it. So now when I want to use that, it's not going to have the background on it. So I just did that one. So now when I want to upload it back up, I click upload media.
I want that out. I want that one.
Look,
That
see?
one right there. Keisha, I want
See?
that one right now. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I want that one. That's gonna. I see my better self. Yeah,
so
that motivates me a lot.
Yeah. Feel like such a mom.
Yay.
That is
Yeah.
too cute.
Yes. So Charlita was actually another one of my models from back then, and that's how we met, and we've just became like super great friends over these years, and so we're still friends after 20 years. But see what I mean? Like that's you're downloading it without the background. That's what transparent means, and then you can upload it back up, and then you could change it to whatever background you want. So that's
Okay,
what
so
transparent means.
got it. So you download it with no background to it. Because I was wondering, I was sitting here looking like, how does she get these colors like that when the background was green? I'm confused. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna show you some other tricks with photo editing too, so you guys will learn that as well.
So cute.
Yeah, and then the other thing though too that you could do is
How do you reverse the images too?
yeah, you could reverse it. You could, okay, let's see. Can I show this?
Yeah, you can show it.
Okay. Here's the photo cover.
I'm still in awe of this book. Like I can't even, the cover, I just can't even.
Ah,
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you. She did that. She did that.
Yes.
I did. So Kia's coming out with the book. Stay tuned. It's gonna be on Amazon. So yeah, so basically, let's say because I created this in the smart mockups, right? So, but I don't like the background. See how it's black? I mean, see how it's white? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna go to edit image. I'm gonna go to background remover. And now it's going to show me, see how it's gonna show me like without the white background, right? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
The other one that I like to use too when I do something like this is I like to go back to elements, and I use the feature called shadow. And just to make that illusion that, you know, it's standing on something. You see that?
Oh, wow.
I like that feature. And sometimes if it's a little too dark, I'll lighten it, the transparency, to make it look like, you know, I'm kind of floating somewhere, right? And then sometimes I will use something like this that's like, okay, well, it's not under me, but it's a shadow that is like behind me. Now you don't want that shadow to be in front of the book. So what you're gonna do is position it, go backwards, see? And or bring it down, like depending on what your eyes are feeling. See how it's like, boom, right? And
That's
then
really cool because it's very subtle, but it makes a difference. You don't even realize.
It really does. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
right?
It brings so much life to it as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, it makes an illusion that, you know, and you could like, you know, even lighten it, darken it a little bit more. And then if you want to like add like a little bit of context to, like a little bit of other shadows to it, you can as well. You know, it just kind of gives it like a nice illusion, right? And then the other thing too is, you know, like, let's say we're coming soon to Amazon, like we did, you know, with the other one. You could click on that and then you'd be like, bam, you know, check me out on Amazon. Or you could, you know, play around with the colors. Maybe you like a different color better. You know, you can always play around with a different color scene behind it, right? And so it's like, oh, okay, there you go, right? Or you could do like a picture background. Anything as far as the content and stuff, it's going to be under elements. So this is where you can Google, like you could search like purple background, if that's kind of what you're looking for. You want to search purple background, and then it'll give you all sorts of purple background, and you could just kind of click over and like boom, bam, boom, you know, whatever you design you want to do, right? So
Laura, I'm sorry not to cut you off. Just question. So,
yeah.
So you know how with the in mind you have the weights. Did you type that in there? Did you put weights and you added it?
Oh, yeah. I put weights, and so see how there's an apple. I was kind of hiding the apple. Yeah, so I typed in weights, and then I did weights, and then all the different weights come up. Like I can even do like a green weight, you know. Yeah, and so the other thing is like, if you want an actual photo, you can click on photo and it'll pull. See, that's where I got that weight.
Got it.
Yeah, look at you, some aha moments. You know? If you want like graphics, you can always go here. Let's say you just want some graphics, right? And then you can even animate it, like, oh, you want this graphic to, you know, run around or whatever. You can just have this graphic here, and then you could animate that like, ooh, it's gonna run up or it's gonna stomp on me. So yeah, so that's those things you can do under elements. And then if you want weights videos, check this out. You can go to videos. Look, you see the videos?
Wow. Yeah.
If you just want like audio, you can go to audio. But yeah, so this is where you would find it.
Got it.
How do you reverse the image? Because I noticed that on the book cover, the picture that I sent to you, I was facing in a different direction and then you flipped it. So I want to know how you flipped that. Like,
so easy, great question. So you click over the word or the image, and all you have to do is click flip.
I love it.
You want her to go upside down?
There you go, Keisha. That's the look. You got it. Suspended animation.
Well, it really does fit me well.
Laura, did you do Keisha's photo shoot?
Huh?
Did you do Keisha's photo shoot?
No, she did it herself, or someone did it, and then she sent them to me, and then
got it.
I used them for it. Yeah,
amazing photos.
And I'll show you guys how to do your own photo shoots and everything.
I need to do like my own personal mini photo shoot. Do I have to have an iPhone or can I do it on Android?
I believe you can try and do it on Android. Yeah, you should be able to. There should be a timing feature on there. So, okay, so then let's see what is next on here. So special fonts. This is just kind of.
Welcome back. Now, Canva for Work does give us access to special fonts. So, for example, if we were to choose a specific element, and then what we're going to do is we're then going to choose a specific template in order to work with. And if we start with this page, you'll notice that this page has a specific font. And basically, we can take the font that we have here and we can change it to any one that we have uploaded to our brand kit. And you'll see here that we have an uploaded font that we can change. We can use that font here in this area. If we want to upload another font, all we'll need to do is to go back to our brand kit. We can then go to this area that says upload new font. That's going to look to our hard drive. You'll then need to do the disclosure and then say yes. And then any other fonts that you want to have available.
Yeah, so having your brand kit set up will save you some time in the long run because when you pull up your font, you could just select it right away. And it just makes it like so much easier for you to select from, right? So I am going to show you guys how to do your own photo shoot, right? And then we'll get into the videos next. But in order to, does anyone have any questions, first of all, on everything that we just learned?
And you said you were sending us a video of all of this, right?
Yeah, it's recorded right now, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I like kind of to go back, and I'm a slower learner, but I'll learn it.
That's okay. It's gonna take a couple times, you know? I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
learn overnight either. It took me like a couple years, right, to perfect this. But so what I want to show you guys next is how you could do your own photo shoot, right? So it doesn't matter like what background you have. You could do your own photo shoot because you can always change the background. And so in order to do that, you are going to, let's say, let me share my phone here because I'm going to show you on my phone.
Okay, hold on, Laura. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay, hon. All right, so mirror my screen. In case you ever do a Zoom, you can share through your phone by just plugging your thing on it, and then you'll go to screen mirroring. And then basically, if it's on your iPhone, you open this up, and then you go to screen mirroring, which is that highlighted part right here. And then you'll be able to share on your Zoom. If you ever like teaching a class and you want to show something on your phone, you can always do it this way through Zoom, right? So basically, I am going to like show you from here what I do. If you could see this, if you have an iPhone, it should look the same. But basically, all you're doing is either portrait mode if you have that ability on here. But what you're going to do is put your phone where you want it, on a stand or wherever you want it. And then you're going to click this timer button right here on your phone. And it's going to give you the ability to do 3 seconds or 10 seconds to give yourself a chance to pose. And so then let's say I'm going to do the 10 seconds, and then I'm going to do 10 seconds, and then I'm going to do it, and then the countdown, and then I'm going to pose. Like, let's say I just want a simple pose, right? And then it takes my picture. So once it takes my picture, then I'm going to show you guys 2 main apps that I use for photo editing. I mean, there's so many out there for different reasons, but the 2 main ones that I use the most are Lensa and Snap. Lensa, Lensa, which is Lensa, and also Snapseed. Snapseed and Lensa. And so I'll show you what I was able to do for this. Let's see if I could find it. But I think I've shared this with some of you. But incredible photo shoot for this kid that just graduated high school. But like he didn't remember how to tie a tie, and so I had to do some major photo editing on here. I'm going to show you the before of his pictures, right? This is the before. Look at his tie. It's all like messed up, right? This is a photo shoot that Tia took. She didn't let me like look at the picture first because she's like in the making training. And plus she didn't know how to tie a tie either. Now you see the before, and then check this out. This is photo editing, you guys.
Wow.
This is the
Wow.
Aster.
That's
I
great.
fixed his tie using some photo editing techniques.
And you said is it Snapseed or Snapseed?
It's Snapseed. It's Snapseed right here. It looks like that. It looks like that green. You see the green? It's like a leaf, Snapseed. And there's also Lensa. Now, I like using both of them. We have different features on both. So Lensa, I'll show you what I'm going to do with Lensa. I'm going to grab a picture. Let's say there's a ton of pictures there, but let's say I wanted to upload some more, right? The one that I just took is this one. So I'm going to add that, right? And then it's going to pull up. You see that? So now check this out, Keisha. You'll love this one. So I'm going to adjust. Click on adjust, and then here's the background. I just want to adjust the background. It turns to white.
Oh, wow.
See that?
Oh, wow. Yes.
If I want to adjust like the foreground or the general, if I want to adjust my face, I could too. Like if I just want a little retouch on my face, maybe my teeth, I want a little whiter. If I want,
Laura, are either of those free apps?
I think so. If not, they're usually pretty inexpensive, like $20 for the year or something. I don't know.
Cool.
Because I don't, most of the apps I don't really like spend a whole ton of money on. I try to find the cheapest route.
I missed the part where can you go back once you're done and show me how to access and set up my photo shoot? I missed that first part.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, definitely I could do that. So yeah, so any of these you could adjust the background. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you. So these are some of the features you can play around with it, but these are the features that I use on Lensa. And then now we're gonna go to Snapseed. Now, same thing with Snapseed. Let's say I'm gonna pull up that. Let's see which one. I'm going to pull up an image. Let's see. A photo, just a photo. Okay. Let's say I want to fix a photo. I don't know. There's no one photo. Okay. That has just by myself. Okay. So let's just pick one random one. It's upside down. Oh, upside down. Okay. So open from device. Okay, let's just pick one. I don't know why it's upside down. It does that sometimes, but let's do tutorial. All right, what I'm going to do is undo. Hold on. Open a different one. Open image. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. Open. Is it not letting me do it on the phone because I'm tied up to you guys? Okay. So anyways, okay, you're going to see it upside down. Can you see that? No, it won't. You can't see that. Okay, hold on. Let me unmirror it and then redo it, remirror it. Because for some reason it's giving a technical challenge here. Okay. 1 second. Show you what you can do. Okay, let me just screenshot it so it doesn't go upside down. All right, so Snapseed, open from device. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's not upside down. Now I'm going to mirror it. Okay, so with Snapseed, there's a lot of features on there too that I use that does not have in Lensa. So for example, down on the bottom of Snapseed, as you see, it says looks, there's tools, and then there's export. So the tools will give you a chance to, I like using the select one the most. Couple of them that I use the most is the selective where it's the circle and the dot in the middle. And so that one, watch what this one does. You can select the area that you want, and then you could like emphasize the color. See how it makes it a little bit more like emphasized, like green or like contrast. You could do that. And then, or if you want to like make it lighter or darker in a certain area, that selective button will help you do that. You see that? Let's say that I wanted to erase something. Let's say you took a picture and you didn't like, Keisha, like the guy that had, during your photo shoot, he had like some other brand name on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could use this feature, and it's called healing. So with the healing, you could touch it and it'll disappear.
Oh.
See that? See how?
Oh, wow.
See how I could take away my hair? You could do the same thing with his Adidas or whatever he had on your.
Oh,
photos.
yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that.
All you have
That
to
is
do-
awesome.
Oh my God. So you can cut your hair if you want to. If you want to. That
I
is
want
that feature
I want
insane.
short hair.
I like that a lot.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
So you have to
Oh
take,
my
so these
God.
have to be photos. So these have to be photos that you take with your phone. Can you upload photos to this site and edit them?
Definitely. You could upload, as long as it's in your photo book, you can use it, right?
In your phone.
So as long as it's in your phone, in your photos, so if you're saving it to your images, you can upload it, right? And so if I don't like that way that it is after I edit it, Keisha, I can always hit the selective again. And then there's a button on there that says structure. So I'm going to smooth it out a little bit with the structure. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Now my hair is short.
Yes, I love this.
So
Oh my gosh. I wish I would have known this 2 months ago.
oh, now you know. Now
Yes.
you'll like this feature too. Or anyone that uses Instagram. Check this out. So I don't know if you guys use this, but it's called preview. And see how, look at my picture. Like I just dropped one picture and it'll be on like 9 different pixels.
I want to learn how to do that.
It separates it for you. Like, so for instance, if I want to split the image, I click split image. And then let's say I want to split current selection, right? Let's say I have another image that I want to split. You just have to select the picture that you want to split up. Let's say I want to split up this one. And then you hit done. And then it splits it up for you. And then now you could upload it. Like now when people look at Instagram, you upload it one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when people go look at your Instagram, that's what they'll see. A whole big image that looks like that.
So dope.
Okay, wait. Okay, how did you do that? Okay, how did you do that again?
So if you have this feature, this app called Preview, it's called Preview.
Preview.
Yeah. It's an app that I downloaded. And basically there's different options on here. You could do a split image like this. And then you could pick whatever picture you want it to split. And then I'm going to pick this item, hit done. So now you see the boxes, how it's cut up.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hit done, then it will, where'd it go? It will, look, it will have it uploaded for you in your preview. Now it's not posted yet. You have to be the one to post it. When you're ready to post this image, you just click one by one, you click on that, and then on the bottom it's you post it. You have to post it in order so that when people go and look at your Instagram, so if you go to my Instagram, See how I had it? Look,
Yes.
because I posted it one by one. So you might want, Keisha, a big, long, tall image of yourself with working out or someone else in wearing your brand like this. Now, when people scroll down your thing, they'll see a long image of someone working out in your brand picture.
Yes. So dope.
You see what I mean?
I
I told
love
you
that.
guys gonna get some goodies today.
Yes. All the goodies.
I told you you're gonna get all the goodies. Now you
Yes.
can use this Keisha as a scheduling app for your business as well. This and Keisha, by the way, you guys need to get some tips from her. She has 156,000 followers on her Instagram. Just saying, maybe for some tips on that too.
Yes.
So then you could also use this to schedule your apps, Keisha. By
So
doing,
I can use this to schedule like the time. Say for instance, like I want to post 3. I go by my, the times that I get the most viewers on my Instagram. So I want to post 3, and I may say, hey, but I'll be sleeping during that time. I can schedule it, and it'll post it to my Instagram automatically. Oh, dope!
I
Yeah,
definitely need to
definitely
learn
need
how to
that.
schedule posts. Yeah.
Yeah.
yep, you can. You just click your post that you want to post. You click this button that is like an editor on the bottom. You see here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a pencil looking thing on the bottom. Right there.
Yes.
Okay. You click on that, and then you write whatever you want on it. And
The
then
caption.
and then you add your captions. See where it says schedule post?
Yeah.
There's a button that says schedule post right here.
Laura,
then
what
you-
app is this?
This is called look at it.
Look, I don't think we got that.
It's called Premiere.
Premiere.
This is Premiere. This isn't preview, but Premiere.
I mean, I'm sorry. Hold on. Preview. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Preview. Okay.
It looks like
So we have to go. So we have to schedule our posts in preview, or we schedule it in Instagram.
No, you can schedule it in preview.
For my Instagram page. So I need to
Yeah.
link my Instagram to preview.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
Laura,
I just
see
pulled it up on my phone. It says preview, plan your Instagram posts.
Yep.
So that must be it.
It looks like this, Danielle. It looks
Yeah,
like
got it.
okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's 2. I see 2. Which one is it? The okay,
It's
I think
that has like a box on it with the multicolored blocks.
yep, it's 2 of them. I see.
Okay. So yeah, so now if you don't want to pay for those, because I think there's a premium on all of these apps. I don't know like how much they are, but there is a free way as well. So I always have the free way. Everybody loves free stuff. It's just like a visual, like how I showed you, and like how to pre-plan how you want your Instagram to look, right? So it's easy on the eyes when people are looking at it, everyking matches.
Yes.
Like what you mentioned
Yes.
earlier. You can use the preview for that to make sure that everything kind of matches and it's kind of lining up, right?
Wow.
So that's what the preview is good for. So you may pay a little app fee for that feature, but there's also free feature. If you like, the free feature, the free one, and it works for you, then keep the free one, but there's always an upgrade opportunity. Now, if you don't want to do any of that, then you could always use a different one that's free as well, which I use as well. It is the business Facebook one. It is the business Facebook manager. And this allows you to actually create your posts for Instagram and Facebook at the same time. It actually
I need to learn how to link my Facebook page and Instagram page.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So that when I post up, it's the same post,
Yep.
posting at the same time, because I've been going in, doing everything one by one, and it's just very time consuming.
It is. This will save you so much time, you guys.
Yeah.
Just spend like one day a month, and then everything else extra that you post is just extra, right?
Yeah.
God,
Okay,
yes.
so it is called business.facebook.com. You always have access to it. And what's nice is it has the analytics that you could like look up and things like that as well. But let's say you've already added your links to Facebook, your links to Instagram. You can come on here and then you can you'll see this right here, and then you can hit create a post. And then once you click create a post, you can figure out if it's going to be for both, right? So Facebook and Instagram. And then you could upload your media. And then once you upload your media, you could add your text to it. And I'm just going to play around and say, hello, lovelies. Okay. So, and then hashtag, whatever hashtags you want. You also can save hashtags, so you don't have to always type it all out. And then that way it's already there. And then they even have the smiley emojis here if you want to add any of these, so write out what you want. And then you can also look at it, how it's going to look on a mobile feed as well. Like if people see it on a mobile, what it'll look like, and then also Instagram, if you want to see what Instagram one looks like, you can do it that way. And then here on the bottom, they also show you like optimal times to post too, right? So like based on your audience, it also shows you like what times you should be posting, I guess. And so then you click on here and you hit schedule post. And then when you schedule it, you could put it for whatever days you want. Let's say I want it for on Monday. And you could do this for your entire month, right? Just get it out the way, spend one day on your entire month, and then just post it. And then you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to set your alarms.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
that is definitely what I'm doing. Setting alarms and
set
going
your
in there,
alarms.
posting.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Laura.
Yeah.
Okay, so two things with the preview and then with what you're showing me now, because with my Facebook page, they gave me, it's something called the business suite. So is what you're showing me inside the business suite? Is that what that is?
Possibly. Yeah, it's the same thing. So it should be because I see business suite on the left-hand side here. So it should be the same thing, but you can add your Instagram account to this. And so that
You said
way
what?
you can add, because Facebook owns Instagram. So you could add your Instagram to this.
How do I link it? How do I link my Instagram with my Facebook? Because I've been having issues with them staying linked.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so hold on one second. This one, you just, save your posts or hit publish. Once you're done scheduling it, you hit publish. So then if you want to, like, you go to settings and business, let's see, add more business or something. Hold on, it's on one of these. You just have to add, and then you will have to sign in to your other account. So let me see here. We go back to here. Account business settings. Let's see. Because hold on, gotta go back to the home page. But there is a button on here that is going to business account information that is going to allow you to add more pages. So right here, your business accounts, I have a ton because I manage other people's accounts as well. But you will go here, either you can add people, or I'm guessing is over here, pages. Maybe add assets. Let's see. Yeah, you can add your business account. Like, see right here, you click on Instagram account and you'll have to sign in to your Instagram to link it.
Got it.
Okay. So that's where you can do it. And then now when you go post, you have to click both of them. So that way it, uploads to both.
So I have to click the Instagram and Facebook boxes for them to post at the same time, the same
Yeah.
content.
Yeah, because it doesn't know which one. When you click on create post, it'll give you that option. So when you click on say create post, it gives you the option. It only checks one. So you might want to check the other one if you want it on Instagram as well.
Got it.
So then you add your photos or your videos and things like that. So, and then like, for instance, if you are, it may not allow you, like, let's say you're posting to your Facebook, but you have like 20 photos and you know that Instagram only allows 10. So you might have to revise that to take out and add only 10 because otherwise Instagram won't allow you to post it on Instagram. You can only schedule it on your Facebook, that kind of stuff. So you just got to be mindful and look out for that kind of stuff.
I couldn't hear you with that last part.
Oh, so basically you just want to take a look. Sometimes it'll restrict you from posting certain things if the rule applies to Facebook or Instagram. For instance, Instagram only allows you to post 10 images. So if you're trying to post more than 10, it might not allow you to post Instagram, only Facebook. So you have to delete
So
some of
only 10 images of what, a week or period?
well, per post. You know how
Oh,
like
yeah, I see
yeah,
what you're
you
saying.
know how
Okay.
like images like per post. Does that make sense?
So if I
Yeah.
had, so say for instance, like when I go to like maybe Kiki Sumter's page and she has like 4 photos, you swipe left or whatever. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So Instagram only allows you to post 10 pictures. But Facebook, you can post as many as you want. So in that case, you might have to schedule them separately. Or else delete some of those pictures so you can post them both simultaneously.
So just to be clear, I can do and schedule one post for Facebook and for Instagram to be published at the same scheduled time. Perfect. Oh my God. This is so amazing.
That's gonna save you guys a lot of time.
A lot of time. Because I seriously have timers in my phone. Time to post up, time to post up.
Yes, me too. I'll be on the phone with people. I'm like, oh, I gotta get off the phone. It's almost 6 o'clock. I'll call you back.
No, right? And I need to find out how to get more followers on Instagram, Keisha. So I might be having to.
Yes.
I'm about to send my information to you right now so we can talk.
Okay.
1,000. That's a great
Yes, and it's all organic. So
exactly.
Yes.
I need organic. I love that. I don't want to buy followers. I want
no, not at all. You don't because I tell you what, people really look at that. They really do. And I know I do. Like if it's somebody that, comes towards me, business, anything, I promise you, that's the first thing I look at. And that tells me a lot about the person. That tells me already
exactly
you're not who you say you are. So no.
Right.
So that's big. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And like I told Keisha, like I just started using Instagram, like just during this pandemic, really, because Charlita, our mutual friend, she's like, Laura, why aren't you on Instagram? Why aren't you? I'm like, why? Because I've been using it for a long time. And like, she's like, I don't use Facebook anymore. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And she's like, it's so good for your business. You need to be. So I'm still like new on Instagram. And so I'm still learning. But like the tech part, like I can hook you guys up. I can help you with that. But like as far as like all the features, I'm still like maneuvering myself. So
yes.
Okay. This is great.
Yes, it is.
Like this is so dope.
Well,
Yes,
I saved the best for last, and the last one is gonna be video marketing. You see all those amazing videos that I made?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
For the video. Okay. So for video, you can use Canva. I do use Canva for the videos, like the foundation of it, right? Now, However, I also use other features. One I really love is Screenomatic. I don't know if you guys have heard of Screenomatic.
No.
It's only $20 for the whole year.
Okay, how do you spell? Okay, wait,
I'm
screen.
gonna pull it up. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up Screenomatic. It is, let's see, Screenomatic. It is SCREENCAST, so screencast, and then a dash, an O, a dash again, and then Matic.
Got it.
Okay. So you can sign up for free. It's free.
Okay.
But you know, like I use it, so there's a reason that I use, because I do it for my clients. Okay, so I'm logging in. So Screencast-O-Matic, okay? So with Screencast-O-Matic, you can make
Oh my gosh.
but so to make those kind of intros and outros, I'm going to show you a different feature and different app that I use for that I'm going to as well. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you how to create a video. I start off with Canva because then, you know, Canva, we want to create a design because Canva is a nice like foundation, and plus the images and things you can always Google, you know, search, and they give you great content that you can use to begin with. So I'm going to video. From here, I'm going to click video. And then I'm going to, let's say, okay, let's do a mean. Let's say I'm gonna create a video for the garage repair, right? So so we are going to do like, I'm gonna just select one, right? So let's say I'm gonna do like, change this to what's the name of your company? I mean, I forgot. Oh, okay. Okay, let's do Smile. I'm gonna do you, Danielle.
All right.
Means photo. So let's do like a video on Smile, right? So I could use a template, and then I'm gonna search. However, I'm gonna search a video that is dental implants, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here are some videos, right? And we might say we're gonna add this. And then if I want it to be a little bigger, I can go like that. So that way, you know, when my audience comes, they're gonna see that, see? And then let's pretend I have your logo, and then we're gonna do my okay. So
Sorry, Laura, I couldn't unmute it.
Oh no, you're fine. We're gonna do your garage next, but I'm gonna show you how to do my Smile design, right? So see how it's like this? Okay. Now this is the first slide, right? Everything that you need is all right here. If you want it longer, you can pull it out. But if you want like a shorter video, you can click on the image and see up here where there's a scissors, you can make it shorter. Like if you don't want your audience to see this whole thing and you just want to show like the first part, you're going to want to just edit it and make it go short right here and make it stop right there. Okay. My Smile Insured. And then I'm going to add a new one. And maybe this time I'll do a smiling patient or something. Smiling. And so let's see. Yeah, there you go. See, so now she's smiling. And then now maybe I want to do like insurance or save money or piggy bank. I don't know. Because you're going to save money, piggy bank. Okay, so piggy bank. Okay. So see, you're going to save money on dental implants because Danielle's going to get your smile insured and get you money back.
Yay.
So right here in the middle, there's a plus sign. You want to add, if you want to add transition, you could add dissolve or you can make it slide. You can make a circle, you can make a line, and then you can also judge how long you want that for. The duration is how long you want it for. So let's say I have this one and I wanted to do a dissolve, and then maybe this one, I might want it to slide. And this is the button. Here's a plus sign, and then add your transition. You're going to have it slide, and then boom, call us at blah, 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 right? So I might want to add in a little fun audio on it. Let's do like a club song, right? Now, if it only shows up right here, well, let's delete one because it's showing two. On the bottom, it will show you your music, your audio. And so we are going to want to like extend it. So sometimes this is a little tricky, but we want to have the music playing like throughout the whole time. And for some reason, it won't. Okay, let me do it this way. And hold on. Back. Okay, so I'm going to start from here because I want the music to start over here. So I'm going to click on that. So now you have the music all throughout, right? And then you might want to do, Danielle, can you email me your logo too? I want to show you guys something with the logo. And then we're going to add text message and then call now, whatever. And now this is another trick. If you want your font to be like automatic capitalized, you can click this button right here and it'll automatically capitalize it. Or if you want it like underlined, you can click on that. Now, if you want it animated, you can animate the text or being like a typewriter, call now. And so we might want the font to be like white, you know. And then sometimes if you have an image that maybe the image is too light, and then your font, but you want to keep your font color, you can always add like an overlay over the video, which is like this. And so you can add an overlay over that video. And then what you can do is make it transparent like that. And so maybe a black background, see how it's like black. So then that way you still have your image, you still can see your font better, and then you're making it a little lighter, right? So now so now when I play the video, it's okay. So I kind of want this to have a animated font too. So you're gonna do animated, and then you're gonna do like one of these, or you want to just bump, you want it to just pop. So let's do pop. So okay, so now when you play the video,
that is so cool. This is
awesome.
cool. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I'm like geeked over here. Like, oh my God. Oh,
Totally.
you didn't know that you could do all this on Canva.
no, I can do all of that. I did not know.
I know.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
And yeah, so that is just a simple video, you know. Usually of course we'll add more things to it. Danielle, you sent me your logo, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so did you email it or text?
it did. It's into the beautiful potential.
Okay, awesome. All right, so let's look at that. Let's see.
Did it come over?
Not yet. I don't see it. No. What about, I'll just go get it from your website. I'll show you guys another trick. I'll show you another trick. Okay, so
I
we're
went
gonna
to laura@beautifulpotential.com.
that's okay. I'm gonna show you guys something
Okay.
real quick. So My Smile Insured, right?
Yep.
.com. Okay.
Mhm.
So here, if you cannot find something, here's another trick. Okay. So you can always make it bigger, like on your screen, by pressing Control+++, and then you'll get whatever image that you want. You click on print screen. There's always a button usually there's a button on your laptop that says print screen. Sometimes it's PRT, SD. I just did a print screen. Now I'm going to go back to my Canva, and now I'm going to hit Control V. It's going to paste it on there. You see that? So now I got my own logo because
Nice.
the one Danielle sent me was taking so long, but now I made my own, right? So that's an easy way to take something from your screen, is just to print screen it. Now I don't want the background. So what I'm going to do is edit image and then background remover. And it's going to remove the background. So, oh, it should have. Okay, but it didn't. Okay. Let me see. Edit. And it could be because it's not an image. Okay, now, not to confuse you guys, but sometimes that happens with Canva, that it doesn't do it, and it could be because I copied and pasted. However, I also have classes on Photoshop, but I'm gonna just do this real quick just so I have this transparent background, so I could show you guys all the different things you can do with your logos. So I am opening this app now.
Yes, because I wanted to know, like, you seen how, Laura, when I sent you my logo, it has the white background. I wanted to see how I can do it with no background, like to remove that.
I have it. I have yours with no background.
Oh.
Huh? I'll show you. You can use Canva for that. I use Canva to delete your background. Let's see, new, let's just do this one. And so I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys real quick on here. I don't know if you guys ever use Photoshop, but if Canva doesn't allow me to delete the background, I usually have to do it in Photoshop. There's this thing called Magic Eraser on Photoshop. I could just do this. Hold on, this one, you got to make sure it's on the right layer. And it just kind of deletes the background for you. And then you just click it on whatever you want it to, right? Delete it. So anyways, and then I'm going to, let's see, copy. It's not going to do it fully, but I just want you guys to kind of get the idea of it. So, and then I'll check my email to see if it's came on my email yet. Okay, so unpublish. So this one, file, crop. I'm gonna crop it. Image, crop. Okay, now save as, export as PNG. Okay, so it didn't get everything, but that way you can kind of see the gist of it. That way we could go on to the next one, and then I'll check my email too. Okay, so upload this from here, and it's going to be like that. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So here we go. My Smile Insured. And if I want to play around with the font of it, I can make it brighter. So then that way it's like lighter. See? Voila. Okay.
Oh,
So-
awesome.
Yeah. Then I can delete that and I'll just have just your logo, my smiling shirt. Or since you have the crown already there, that could be already part of your logo. And then you could just do this, you know, whatever case. So now you have that. So now that you have this video, I'm going to download this video. Download as MP4 player. And let's see. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't come through, Danielle. But
We're
that's
gonna be
okay.
blowing up Facebook and Instagram with all these cool videos we're gonna do.
Your work.
Absolutely.
And when you guys are working on something, you get stuck, just send it to me through Canva, the way that I showed you how to send the link. And then I will give you feedback as well on that to make
Thank
sure
you.
that, yeah, so that you're learning and you're, you know, doing the way that you want it to do it. So now we have, yes, you're going to be experts.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And you know, and when you start
Amazing.
going through it, you're gonna like hit some kinks, and that's okay. You know, that's part of the learning curve. You're gonna hit some mental struggles. You're gonna be like, gosh, what did she say about that? You can always come back to this video and watch it again. But now
Yeah.
that we have the MP4 uploaded, I'm gonna go to Screenomatic, and on Screenomatic, I'm going to click on this, right? And so I'm going to import what I just downloaded from the PC, and I got to go back to see what name it was. Let's see. What was the name? The Savannah? Was that what it is? The Savannah. Okay. Let me see if I find the Savannah. This one. Okay, the Savannah Foundation. Oh, okay. It must have been the name of the template. So we'll just pull that up. And so in Screenomatic, a lot of things that you can do. So I'm going to click on this video because that's the one that I want to edit. And so this is going to pull up on Screenomatic. The other thing that you could do on Screenomatic, which is super cool, is you could like capture a screenshot, or you could launch your recorder. And when you launch a recorder, you can record what's on your screen. So it gives you a box and you can hit record, and you could record just like how you could record screen record from your phone. You can do that. You can also do that on your laptop with this button. Okay. So I don't know if it'll let me do it and show you guys, but see how it pulls up like that? Anything that's in this box, you can click record and it'll record.
Oh, nice.
And you could like short, you know, like make it smaller if you want to. You just hit record. This here is if you're going to do like a webcam, it won't let me do it right now because I'm using webcam for Zoom, but you can use your webcam. You can have both. If you're presenting something, you can have yourself on the bottom while, you know, the screen, you're showing the screen. You can also narrate it or not click or take this off. This is for your computer if you don't want your computer audio sounding, you know, so there's different preferences that you can edit it to as well. And this will record your whatever's on your screen. So now that we have the editing, we have the Screenomatic here. So this is where you make the magic happen. This is like the video editing portion of it. Let's see if I could do like this. Okay, so this is Danielle's video that she did, that I just created for her. Now, there's a thing right here when you're in the editing mode, there's a thing called tools on the left-hand side. Can you guys see that? The tools button. It opens up all these different features that you can use, right? Now, the first one is if you want to cut certain areas, let's say it was too long or I didn't like a certain part, I could cut it off the video. Like if I didn't want that part showing, you know, I could cut that and hit and play it just Then if I do, then I would hit OK, and it cuts that part of the video. Let's say you mumbled or there's a part that you recorded yourself and you didn't like a certain part. You could select that part and delete it. The second one is copy. You can always copy a part of your video and insert, copy and paste it to a different area. And then this one is you want to hide certain things. You want to insert a video on top of this video. You can do that as well. If you didn't like the sound of it, you just want to narrate it, you can click narrate, and then you could do a voiceover over your content. Or if you want to put like an overlay, or you want to blur out a certain area, let's say, you know, oh, I didn't want my gut showing in this picture, in this video, you can blur it out like that. Let me see.
Are you showing us certain things? Because I'm not seeing the screen move.
Oh, you're not there?
Oh no, it's just stuck on that one page.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here. You see that now?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, no, I was trying to show you this. So this is inside the editing video editing for Screenomatic, and this is the editing tools on the left hand side. There's different features that you can use. The cut feature is if you want to cut a certain area of the video off. Okay, and then if you like it, if you like it, you hit OK, and it cuts that part. You know, like I mentioned earlier, if there's a part that you kind of talk too long or you want to cut off, you can do that as well on that video portion. And then there's another portion that you can copy and paste. You can hide certain things. You could add a video on top of this video. Let's say you created a video that you want to talk about and show another video. You can embed the video on here. You can do it in Canva as well, but these are just some of the features that Screenomatic allows. Now, if you wanted the volume higher or lower, you can click volume and you can drag it to the areas that you want to edit. And then you click on this and you can go up or down. Let's say it was too low or too high. You can edit the volume on your video. And if you like it, you hit OK. If not, you hit cancel. And then you can also add transitions. So what transition does, it like you could select different transition. And if you see right here, the type, it says swivel. And this is what swivel does. Yeah.
It's not playing. I didn't see it do anything.
Oh, can you see my Screenomatic?
We can see it, but what we can I can see what. Yeah, we don't see the result of what you're doing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it was probably still on Photoshop. Okay, let me go here. What about that? Now can you see?
Okay, we can see it now.
Okay, I'm gonna hit OK. Can you see the video playing? Let me know.
Video's not playing.
No?
It says it's loading.
Oh, okay. Here, let me do this because there's another feature that says optimize for video. Okay, here we go. Let's see. It could be just because I have a lot of things up. Okay, so let's do this. Hit done. Okay. Now can you see that? What do you see now?
The video, the screen of the video.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't press play yet. Okay, so let me see. If you see this transition I added, I'm gonna put play. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're there. Yeah, I think you guys were still stuck on my photos, my Photoshop edit of it. You probably were stuck there. But with Screenomatic, right here in the tools, there's different things that you can do with it. So the first one is cut. If you want to cut a certain part of the video out, you want to select a section of the video to copy so you can use it and insert it in a different area. And then this one is if you want to kind of hide different things. And then if you want to insert another video on top of this, This is if you want to narrate it, which means that you want to use your voice and talk along the video. If you want to do overlay, you can use an image to overlay means that you're putting something over it. So like if you want to put a video or image over this, you can. If you want to blur it out, you can. And then let's say I wanted to use the blur feature. You see this right here? Do you guys see that or no? I don't want to keep going if you don't. There's a box here.
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that box is blurred, right? It's blurring out. Let's say I didn't want to see that part, right? So if I want to blur it out some more, I could hit blur. Let's say you don't want somebody to see your guts or something, or some parts that you don't like, or something showed that you didn't want them to see on the video. You can blur it out right here. And then on the bottom here where it's blue, you could extend the blurriness out as long as you need to, but you just want to double check. And then it's like, okay, I still see it. You can extend it out a little bit more, but you don't want to go all the way out. So you go to where, okay, so you want to blur it just till here. And so there you go. Okay. And then you hit okay if that's what you want. This here, the tools bar for transition, it just kind of like what we did on Canva between slides or in between something, you want it to do a certain thing. Let's say we did a transition and this one is called swivel. This one you see on the right-hand side, it says swivel. You can change the type that you want as well. There's kaleidoscope, there's different things, and it kind of shows you which one you want. Microscope, if we do microscope, this is what it will look like, and you can always play it to see. Like it. See how it's forward towards you? So this Screen-O-Matic gives a little bit more features for adding to your videos, like the swivel one. If we wanted to do like a swivel one, this is what it will look like when you press play. It'll transition to another screen. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Any
It
questions?
does, it does make sense. I would though ask if maybe we could do like another training on the video creation, because
Yeah, video can take a little bit a little bit to learn. Yeah, definitely different time for videos. But this one is can't just stick with Canva for now. The Screen-O-Matic is a little bit more advanced features, but you can make simple videos just off of Screen-O-Matic here too. And I mean, not off of Screen-O-Matic, I meant Canva can create some really nice videos for you. Now, the grand finale of videos, the feature that I like and want to use the most, that I use as well is called video. Let me see if I can find it. I cleaned out my cookies, and now like everything that I type up, Video Oz or something, Video Oz. I think it's this one. Okay, sign in. Okay. So of course, all of these, they always have like the free features, but for me, like I like to I usually end up upgrading because I need it. But let me see if, how do I?
Yeah, I always feel like the upgrade is worth it because you think about either the upgrade or paying someone. You know what I mean?
I know. Exactly. So I'm gonna log in. And then iLoco online marketing. Oh wait, no, I think it's under something else. M. Robertson.
so it's videos.
It's videos.
Oh, videos. Okay.
See, it didn't say my password. Babe, what is Video Oz login? Oh, maybe this is it. The login to Video Oz. Maybe it's this one. Wait, I think I found it. A login for Video Oz. I know, because my thing, I deleted my cookies, so now it doesn't like, it's not like letting me see invalid password. It's not Pikachu. Because he always uses the same thing. Pikachu 193. No. Let me see. Yeah, my thing usually like saves all of my password and then I deleted my cookies because I had to clean my video. I had too much stuff up. And now I have to figure out what the password is. Let's see. Give me 1 second because I think I have it. I have it somewhere in here. You guys learning a lot so far?
A whole lot. Yes.
Definitely.
I think I'll need a few
lot
more
of
classes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially with the video creation, I really want to get down with that because, yeah.
Yeah, that would benefit so much. But the
Yes,
good thing
it
about
would.
it is too, I definitely would love another class, but a good thing we do have, we were able to go back to this tutorial. So this is good.
Yeah, that's true.
That is, yes.
That is so true.
All right. Babe. I really want to show you guys this because this is like the grand finale. You will love this when you see it. You'll be like addicted to this one because I know I am. Let's see.
And how do you spell it, Laura?
It's VIDDYOZE.
Okay.
Yeah. Get it now. Yeah, it's pretty amazing what it does.
And now, is this an app just on the computer or is it through the phone as well?
Yeah, no, these are like cloud-based. This one's cloud-based. I don't know if you can access it through your phone.
Yeah, because I put it in and it didn't come up.
Yeah. Let's try this one. Babe, can you look at your computer and see what email is under video as? Oh, okay. It's the business one. But I put in all the passwords and for some okay. Let's try that. Wow, I don't know why I can't get it. Sorry, guys. Pikachu 1. Let's try that.
Keisha, did you see my information that I put in the chat for you?
Let me look.
All right, you know what? You guys chat real quick. Let me go look on the other computer.
I just saw it. Let me send you mine back.
Okay, because I'm ready to get started with you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for your newsletter as well.
Yay. That's the next thing too, Laura. That's the next coaching I need on how to develop my text marketing and email marketing. That's
big. That's big.
Big time. Yeah, big time.
It's big time. And it's really, the content, you know what I mean? And putting it all together to make it make sense. Like that's what I want,
Yes. Like
I agree. I love that we're going to have an entire curriculum for her to put together and teach us.
Yes. Yeah.
More,
Seriously.
Laura, we need more.
Yes.
More.
That should be the next one, seriously, because marketing is everything. And that's what I realized. Like I have my products are amazing. That's without a doubt. There's people that's on the market right now that probably does not have a better product than me, but their marketing.
Yes.
That is what I did not know going into business, like how important that was.
Keisha, what is your product?
It's waist belts. That's like what I'm known for right now is my waist belts. It's very different. It's different from anybody that's on the market. Actually, it's because what I have is a 2-piece. It's a vest, and then also with the vest, I upgraded. So my threading is different. So where you have a lot of the waist belt, people that sell waist belts, there is like a boning on the side. But the way that I set I created mine is where that boning will not come out and you don't feel it. So I paid a little more for it, but it's better. And then also too, it has like a second piece that goes under. It's a shirt. And so that shirt is like sleeves. So basically I was 215 pounds. I lost a lot of weight, but I was 215 pounds. And what that means is I know what it's like going into the gym and feeling insecure when you're going in there and not wanting to show your arms. And then you have those waist belts that's going around the waist. But what about the back fat? You don't want that showing.
Exactly.
So I wanted something that would make women confident when they would go in to work out. Got the product. It's amazing. I mean, and then the sauna shirt goes underneath it and it's going to make you sweat really bad. So those two together is like something that nobody on the market has. But again, my marketing is not the greatest. And so now I have pants I just created, and the pants are for women that are bottom heavy, which I had a problem with as well. But I'm really not pushing them right now because before I really get out there and push it, I would need my marketing to be strong because these pants are one of a kind. So they're a neoprene, but then in the butt area, it's cotton. So pretty much the woman she's sweating and losing everywhere except the glutes.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, women, everything that they're gonna sweat and lose, water weight except the glutes. So it's an amazing product. I just got to get that marketing and content like bam.
Yeah. My daughter and son-in-law are both health and fitness coaches.
Oh, wow.
Look you up with them.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Look at that.
Always connections, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I actually need your information as well because I'm a business owner, but I do need my teeth fixed. So you are the person to come to as well. So I'm going to get your information also.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I need something done. I have this one tooth with the crown and it didn't go well. And it's just like, I need it fixed and I'm tired of having to get the runaround with everything. So I would need your help too as well, Danielle. And by the way, I'm a self-forgiveness coach. I didn't introduce my business or anything like that in the beginning, but I'm Coach Key and I'm a self-forgiveness coach. So I teach you the art of forgiveness and embracing your ego.
Oh
yeah,
my
I'd love to read your book. It's amazing.
Yes,
that
please. Thank you so much. I would appreciate that. I turned my testimony into something powerful so that I can impact lives. Yeah.
Amazing story.
We've all connected, Laura.
Yeah, that was listen, everything happens for a reason, Laura. That was meant to happen.
Yeah.
That was meant to happen.
I definitely put my information in the chat as well.
Awesome. See there? Great, good vibes connect, right?
Yes.
like-minded people connect, right? So I'm gonna have good news. I did find it. So you guys will be amazed and wowed by this because I was. So I'm gonna show you this. This is what I was talking about all this time. So Keisha, remember how I did your what you call it, your brand? Oh, just real quick, so I don't forget. Remember how you're like, how do you delete the background? So just
Yes.
before I forget, so you sent me your full like all the 4 logos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you could use the same thing, but anyways, I can't find it right now. But basically, you just have to like click on like delete background. It may not do it. Let me see. Let me try it. See if it'll do it for this. But the one that you sent me did actually delete. But I think I tried it on the one that I copied. I did the whole, because I didn't have your logo yet, so I did the whole screenshot thing. So that didn't let me delete it. But when you sent me your logo, it actually let me delete it. So,
Oh.
yeah. So all you have to do is, like click on edit image and then click on background remover. That's it. Just upload the logo
Oh.
you sent me, click on it. Now, because you had 4 of them on there, you might have to like play around with it and move it to the one that you like or that you need, right? And the way that you do that, for example, is you had your full logo on there. You had 4 of them, remember that?
Yeah.
So you might have to click on it and then like this, move it around to the logo you want. Because you had the different colors. You might have to, like, you see how I'm moving this around?
Yeah.
You might have to do that with your logo. But try that and see if you need any help, then let me
Got
know.
it. Okay. I sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so this amazing tool that is used, it can you can upload your logo and it'll do all these neat things with your logo. Like depending on which video you want. So for example, let's say I want to use this one. So I click on it and then I pull up Danielle's logo, My Smile Insured, and then I hit continue and hit continue. Now, of course, it's not going to be the clean version because that's the one I made up without having the actual, I did the screenshot, so it's not as clear or accurate, but it'll give you guys at least the idea. So, and then you hit preview and then see, it makes, I'll show you, it makes these kind of animations like the one that I did for Keisha. I think you guys saw that as well.
Yeah, I did. It was awesome.
Yeah, so this one is Stone Catchers. You see that?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Let me do this. Let's download. Where are you guys? I can't find it. Okay. I do stop sharing and then let me share. See if it'll let you share. Okay, so these are the types of content that you could see. Where did it go? Oh, here's okay. Like this. So it does like slick things with your logo. Did you see that one?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so it does. Let me see. I could just pull it up right from my my files as well. Okay, let me see. Just gives you an idea of the different things that it can do. While Danielle's thing is uploading, I'll show you the one that I had for Keisha's video. So like this one, let me share. Hold on. Let me share the screen so you could see it. But this is the type of thing that you could make with Video Oz, and along with, you know, any other editing software that you need from the other apps as well. So share screen. Let's share this one. Okay. So if you could see, can you see her video?
Yes.
See?
Mm-hmm.
That's the
That
kind of
is so
video.
cool.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that's the kind of video that you can make from this. And so yours is almost there, so we'll wait. So look at the different, you just have to hover over it and it'll show you. That's exactly what you'll get. And all you have to do is upload your designs on here.
Mm.
That is
That's all
that is
you have to do.
amazing.
And then same
That's so
thing,
amazing.
like if you want this video here, you like it, you can
Mhm.
write what you want. Let's say, Danielle, let's say you're making a video for My Smile Insured, right? You can customize it. And then for your search, you could put pay for my expensive tooth, right?
Yeah.
And that'll be part of your video. And then you upload your logo and your tagline.
Yeah. Medical insurance for dental procedures, for dental implants.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll show you. If you like that one, you hit customize. You hit customize, it'll take you to a playing field here. You see where it pulls up?
Mhm.
First, you would upload your logo that you want played at the end, see? And then you go here and you go to text. And then of course you could put the search, you could leave it search. And then in the search term, where can I pay, how can I pay for my expensive medical dental procedure? Pay for expensive dental, right? And then your tagline is here. My, whatever you know, your tagline is, but your logo will show. And then you hit continue. And if you hit preview, it will create a preview for you. And if it looks like what you like, then you can hit create and it'll create that video for you. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
That is so cool. Do you offer like tutorials on beautifulpotential.com for videos and Screenomatic?
Not, I don't think I have Video Ads or Screenomatic, but I can create some. I don't have currently, no. So this one is uploading. So I'll let you see kind of, let me look and see if your video is uploading yet. So we'll create that in the meantime. That one's done. So watch this. Let's see. I might have to reshare it on another screen because it's a download now. So let's see. Okay.
Excuse me. Let's see this video she's making for me.
Amazing.
Yeah. So where is it? Let's see. Let's pull it up here. Logo assembly. I think it's this one. So let me go here. I think this is it. Okay. So let's share this. Ready? So this is what I just created real quick. Boom.
Oh, wow.
You see that?
One more time.
Did you see that, Danielle?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh
Yeah. Oh,
That
yeah.
is so
And,
cute.
it should have played the music. I don't know, maybe it didn't download the music with it, but maybe I accidentally unclicked the button for the music. But you can always add your own music, or you could make sure that you downloaded the music on there. So yeah, so let me take a look and see. Edit. Just want to see colors, audio. Oh, it should have music, but
And you're taking the fear out of it too. So that's what I love.
Really,
You know, it's
Yeah.
really,
so
right?
overwhelming to try to put something like that
Yes.
together. So thank you.
I mean, yeah, it does look overwhelming, but like technology has come such a long way, and you guys have to remember that I don't have any graphic design background, and I don't I don't have any video background. Like I just learned from the beginning, just like you guys are learning today, and so the fear should be wiped away because there's so many different things that are available. Like gone are the days where you have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars
I know, right?
for a graphic designer just to create some amazing content for you, and gone are those days, and you could do it yourself with simple apps that are cloud-based that you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on, but that will kind of replace spending thousands and thousands of dollars on graphic designers, but still have like captivating content for your business,
I'm so inspired right now. I'm so inspired. Like
Yes.
I'm just, you know what I mean? Like I'm just wonderful connections today. Laura, I don't think that you realize just how much of
Yeah.
a blessing you really are. Like
Seriously.
this is phenomenally, like hands down the
Amen.
best.
Seriously.
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 Yeah. No, for real, from the heart, like seriously, because, and just like Danielle said, the fear, like I can do this now. Like I know that I can do this now and not be afraid to make those mistakes and have fun creating my stuff. And then at the end, I sit back and I look at it and I'm like, I did that.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
you remember that feeling, Danielle, when you first got started a couple years ago? When you first learned some of the basics of this stuff.
Oh my gosh.
She created her own website.
Oh,
And
wow.
like she didn't even like just taking my Wix training online. That's online. So she did it on her own. And so she started creating her own website, the one that you guys had seen. My Smile Insured. Danielle did this, so I'll show you. She did this,
And always you had my back, and
And
you know, I think you saw it every step of the way. Is this okay? What do you think?
yeah, she's like, can you help me? So, but she did it on her own. Like this is her creation, and so look, you guys,
Awesome.
can you see that? And so like,
That's cool.
yeah, and so she put her own touch to it, and then she created her own by herself, like with no technology background, anything. She was able to do this, and so that's why
I need to sign up for the Wix training as well, because I took the site down that you did for me, remember? Because I wanted to make some modifications to it. So I think I might take that Wix training before I actually go in and do it.
So check this out. So I have the video that I just made for Danielle. I'm gonna pull that up right now. Let's see, download. This one is the Google search one. Okay, so let me share it because you can't see it yet. Like you guys can be making these all day long and you will have amazing content that everyone's like, wow, how much did you pay for that? Where did you get that from? And you're like, I did it myself.
Yes.
I didn't have to pay for anybody to do it. So let's see which one is it. Let me click out. And so let me share the screen. Okay, here we go. Ready? Amazing. Okay. Go.
That's awesome. I'm totally using that.
Yes. Yes. And so, of course, I didn't have the actual logo. So you'll want to put your actual logo on there. And you can always change the background of it too, because you know how your logo in the one that I uploaded, it's white. You can change the background to like a different color, or you can change it to white and upload your normal background that you have, and then you'll do, where can I find da da da, and then it'll pull up where you can find it. So
Yay.
wow.
Thank you. Awesome.
like the 3 hours went by that fast.
It
And
did.
yeah, and we only have we're almost done. We're basically done. But yeah, so that kind of will cover everything that you guys should have. And so I'd love to see your content. I love to see you guys start utilizing all of the apps that I showed you. Start doing your photo shoots and send them to me. Like, put it on a stand. Like, I have like, make sure you get good lighting because that's important. And so make sure you have good lighting. I have the different like lightings that I use for whenever I'm on here, and it has like a TV stand. That's the one that I currently have right now. And I use this for, like when I'm on Zoom and
I
stuff.
think I have one that I can clip on
So
my
this is the one
phone.
that I have. It has a thing on it. This is a table one that I have when I'm on my Zoom calls, when I'm doing like Zoom calls or training, because then it gives me a nice, still a nice lighting and stuff when I'm on a Zoom call. So that's the one that I have. It's really small and it's just a tabletop one. Ring light, but it also has like a phone thing if I want to go live, on
Got
Zoom.
that.
That it will give me the nice lighting and stuff. And also, there's a thing called like the different teleprompters that you could type in your content ahead of time and you could read it off your screen without like knowing that you're reading it off. I don't know if you guys use any kind of features like that, but it's called teleprompter. The one that I use is called teleprompter, but you can pre-type the things that you want to say so that way you flow naturally. And it just kind of like, hi, my name is Laura, da, 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 da. So then you're not forgetting what you're saying. It's kind of flowing for you. And then you're reading it off the screen and already having your content ahead of time, knowing what to record and that and that and that. So yeah, so that kind of concludes. I think that's like a lot of stuff that you guys learned today.
Yeah.
And you'll have the pre-recorded video that I'll upload. Since it's so long, I'll probably upload it on YouTube and then send you guys the link. I'll like have it unlisted and then just send you guys the link so that way you can have the link and then scroll back to the different areas that you want to learn. And then I want to see your work. I want to see your content. I want to see everything flowing together. And if you get stuck, like I said, I'm right here. The more that you practice, the more that you're going to get better. And, if you feel stuck or if you get frustrated with anything, just let me know because there's probably like a shortcut or an easy way to do something that you're kind of stuck on. Because I've been there, so I could share with you like, oh, I did that too. And this is what I learned. So then that way you guys can be happy with what you're creating and be confident, most importantly, because like someone mentioned earlier, tech could be scary, but it doesn't have to be. Because like I said, I don't have any tech or graphic design background. So, and so you could start where you are and you had a ton of information today. That's going to be a lot of value and you just build from there,
Thank you so much, Laura.
Yeah, Laura, thank you so much. I'll text you.
All right, guys. Thank you, Amin.
Thank you so much, Laura.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet everyone.
Yeah,
you guys too. Wish you the best. You guys have a great day.
Have a great Saturday. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.